Welcome back to Auto VIP, the place where we explore everything happening in the world of cars, from brand new releases to exciting rumors and futuristic concepts. If you're passionate about cars, love innovation, and enjoy learning about what's coming next, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we're diving into something really exciting, the return of a legendary name from Chevrolet. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Chevrolet Vega. The Vega is a name that stirs up nostalgia for some and curiosity for others. It was once a compact car that made waves in the 1970s, and now, after decades of silence, there are rumors and whispers suggesting it might make a comeback. In this video, we'll take a detailed look at what the 2026 Chevrolet Vega could look like, what we can expect under the hood, the features it might bring, and most importantly, how much it could cost when it finally hits the market. Let's start with the story behind the Vega name. Back in the 1970s, the Chevrolet Vega was designed to be a compact, affordable, and stylish car. It was light, sleek for its time, and aimed at young drivers who wanted something practical but fun. Unfortunately, the original Vega gained a bad reputation because of reliability issues, mainly with its aluminium engine and corrosion problems. Still, despite those flaws, it built a loyal fan base. Fast forward to today, and Chevrolet seems to be paying attention to the current trend of reviving old legends, just like Ford did with the Bronco and Dodge with the Challenger. Bringing back the Vega would be both a nostalgic move and a smart way to fill the gap in the small performance car segment. So, what could the 2026 Chevrolet Vega look like? Based on early renderings, fan concepts, and a few speculative leaks, the new Vega is expected to take on a compact coupe or sporty hatchback design. Imagine a smaller, aggressive, and more youthful version of the Camaro. That's roughly what the proportions seem to hint at. The front end might carry a sharpened aerodynamic look with sleek LED headlights, a bold grille with the Chevrolet emblem, and sculpted lines that make the car look fast even when it's standing still. The side profile could be athletic, with muscular fenders and a low roofline, while the rear might feature a full-width LED light bar and a subtle integrated spoiler. It's clear Chevrolet would want the Vega to have a strong personality, something that feels young, modern, and performance-driven. Now, when it comes to the interior, expect a big leap from the 70s simplicity to futuristic minimalism. The cabin could feature a fully digital driver display, a large central touchscreen, and maybe even a smaller screen for the passenger side like we've seen in some luxury sports cars. Chevrolet has been investing heavily in improving its infotainment systems, so we can expect support for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, wireless charging, and maybe even built-in Google Apps. High-quality materials, ambient lighting, and sporty bucket seats would complete the feel. Because it's meant to appeal to a younger audience, the interior would likely mix technology with comfort while keeping the design sleek and uncluttered. Under the hood is where things get even more interesting. While Chevrolet hasn't confirmed anything officially, there are several possibilities. The most likely base model could come with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine, capable of producing somewhere around 300 horsepower. That would make it punchy enough to compete with cars like the Toyota GR86, Subaru BRZ, or even entry-level Mustangs. For those looking for more thrill, there could be an SS or RS performance variant pushing closer to 400 horsepower, possibly with all-wheel drive. Another rumor hints that Chevrolet might offer a hybrid or even a fully electric version down the line. Considering General Motors' big push toward electrification, an Vega isn't too far-fetched. Imagine an electric Vega that can do 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. That would be a real head-turner and could help Chevrolet attract eco-conscious buyers who still crave performance. Handling and driving experience would be key for this car's success. Enthusiasts expect the Vega to feature a sport-tuned suspension, a low center of gravity, and sharp steering. If Chevrolet builds it on a modified version of one of its existing compact platforms, it could achieve a balanced, responsive feel perfect for both city driving and weekend fun on twisty roads. Lightweight materials like aluminium or carbon-reinforced panels might also help improve agility and fuel efficiency. Let's talk about technology and safety, because in 2026, every car is expected to be smart. The new Vega would likely come loaded with advanced driver assistance systems like adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, collision warning, and possibly semi-autonomous driving features for highways. Over-the-air updates would ensure that the car's software stays current. Interior tech could include customizable digital themes, voice control, and maybe even AI-based driving recommendations that learn your habits and suggest the best driving mode based on conditions. Now to the part everyone's waiting for: the price. Since this car is aimed at younger buyers and enthusiasts who want performance without breaking the bank, Chevrolet would likely keep pricing competitive. Most reports and fan estimates suggest that the 2026 Chevrolet Vega could start around $25,000 for the base trim. A mid-range trim with better performance and more tech could sit around $30,000, and a top-spec SS or RS model might climb up to $35,000 or even $37,000. If Chevrolet does decide to offer an electric version, the price could be slightly higher, possibly starting around $38,000 to $40,000 depending on battery size and range. That price range would position the Vega perfectly against cars like the Toyota GR86, Mazda MX-5 Miata, or even the Volkswagen GT. Of course, these are early estimates based on speculation, and Chevrolet hasn't confirmed anything officially. But if the company manages to deliver that level of design, power, and pricing, it could be a major success. The key would be reliability, quality, and performance that lives up to modern expectations. The original Vega's biggest flaw was durability, and Chevrolet will have to make sure this new version restores trust in that nameplate. So, what does this mean for the brand and the market? The return of the Chevrolet Vega could mark Chevy's re-entry into the affordable performance category, a space it hasn't dominated for a while. It would also show that the brand is willing to take risks, blending nostalgia with innovation. People love retro-inspired revivals, and if the 2026 Vega captures the essence of the original while fixing its flaws, it could become a fan favorite and a real competitor in its segment. In the end, the idea of the 2026 Chevrolet Vega is about more than just a car. It's about reclaiming a piece of Chevy history, giving it a new identity for the modern world. Whether it comes with a roaring turbo engine or a silent electric motor, one thing's for sure: the Vega's story isn't over yet. And that's it for today's video on Autumn VIP. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rumored 2026 Chevrolet Vega, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment below telling us what features you'd want to see in the new Vega, and share this video with your fellow car enthusiasts. Don't forget to subscribe to Autumn VIP for more updates, reviews, and future car previews. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.